York State budget is late. Lawmakers hoping to have it done by next Wednesday before they go on a 2.5-week break. Between now and then, a final push happening now for the City of Albany. We know about the $400 million revitalization proposal by the governor in downtown, but there's also legislation in both the Senate and Assembly's proposal, which carves out acreage of the Wadsworth Lab Project in what some call the city's parking lot district for development. A proposal that more than 80 officials and organizations support. In part one of our two-day series, I speak with Pat Fahy, the bill's sponsor, about her vision for that property.
And I think right now the big push is to get people back into living here in Albany and working in Albany.
So that is precisely the issue. If we learned nothing from the 1960s, adding these ring roads made it easier to get to Clifton Park than it did to downtown Albany. Because of the ring roads, it puts you right on I-90, which is right back out this way, and it's easier to get there than to downtown Albany. You'd have to take have to take state roads. So all the access ramps feed right off the ring roads. And what you just described is what we know about urban planning. We know that millennials, the Gen Zs, these are the upcoming scientists, grad students, and the researchers that we need. We all have shortages. We need them here. We know from all the research they want walkable communities. We've got to get out of the 1960s. We've got to stop doubling down on it. And we've got to do the mixed-use development that we know is what will attract the future researchers. When we are making such a huge state investment, it's like any business person. You have to look at the ROI, the return on investment.
Yeah.
There has to be a return on investment here, and adding another parking lot is not thinking 21st century.
Now, Fahy says she's heard some say this could delay the project, which is 10 years in the making again, but argues shovels could be in the ground while the rest of the proposal is discussed and implemented. On Thursday, we'll go through this letter to Governor Kathy Hochul that's signed by all those organizations that I mentioned, spelling out what they believe should be a priority.